Hello, and welcome back to the Smart Listening Lab. I'm Amy, and I'm so glad you've joined me for our third episode. We're on a mission to train your brain to think in English. The title of this episode is The Grammar GPS, Finding Your Way Through English. Think in English. Just a quick heads up. This is episode 3. If you haven't listened to our first 2 episodes, Stop Translating, Start Thinking and the Vocabulary Vault, I highly recommend you check them out first. This series builds on each episode, and you can find the links to episodes 1 and 2 in the description below. So far, we've broken the habit of mental translation and started building our vocabulary vaults. Today, we're calling our episode The Grammar GPS, Finding Your Way Through English. For many English learners, grammar feels like a giant rulebook filled with complex charts and exceptions. It's what makes you hesitate and doubt yourself. But what if I told you that you don't need to memorize every single rule to speak fluently? What if you could build an intuitive sense of grammar just like you have for your native language? This episode is all about shifting your perspective. Instead of viewing grammar as a strict set of rules, we're going to treat it like a GPS. It's a tool that guides you, helping you get from point A to point B without having to manually read every single road sign. This approach is key to improving English fluency and making your English speaking practice feel natural and effortless. From rulebook to intuition, the grammar mindset shift. Think about how you use grammar in your native language. You don't consciously think, okay, this is a past perfect tense, so I need to use had plus the past participle. You just know it feels right. That's intuition. That's our goal for English. To build this intuition, we need to stop thinking of grammar as individual rules and start thinking of it in patterns. We'll focus on the most common high-frequency patterns that you'll use in everyday conversation. We're not going to study a textbook. We're going to use context to build a sense of what sounds correct. Imagine you're driving. You don't need to know the detailed mechanics of the engine. You just need to know how to use the steering wheel and the pedals to get where you're going. Grammar is the same way. We're going to teach your brain to recognize the right path without having to think about every single rule of the road. Practical exercises for your grammar GPS. Here are 3 simple yet powerful exercises you can use to start building your grammar intuition. 1. The listen and repeat. Pattern recognition. This is a classic for a reason. Find a short audio clip from an English podcast, a movie, or a TV show. Listen to a single sentence and then repeat it, trying to mimic the rhythm and the natural pauses. Don't just focus on the words, focus on the entire sentence structure. For example, listen to a sentence like, I've been working on this all morning. Notice how the I've been working part flows together. By repeating it, your brain starts to build a memory of this pattern. It starts to feel right, just like a tune you've heard 1,000 times. 2. The simple sentence swap. Take a basic sentence and mentally change one part of it. This helps you understand how different grammar structures affect meaning. For example, start with, I am going to the store. Now, mentally change it to different tenses. Past, I went to the store. Future, I will go to the store. Present perfect, I have gone to the store. You're not just memorizing the rule, you're actively seeing how the verb changes and how it impacts the meaning of the entire sentence. It's a low-pressure way to practice grammar in your head. 3. The if, then connector. Conditional sentences using if are a common grammar point that can be tricky. Instead of memorizing the rules, practice the pattern. In your head, finish these sentences. If it rains tomorrow, then I will stay home. If I had more time, then I would travel more. If I had studied harder, then I would have passed the exam. By repeating and completing these patterns, your brain starts to internalize the correct verb tenses that follow the word if. This is a fantastic way to improve English conversation skills and add complexity to your thoughts. Your weekly challenge: trust your GPS. Your challenge this week is to use these exercises to build your grammar intuition. For 10 minutes a day, focus on one of these exercises. Listen to a native speaker and repeat their patterns. Mentally change the tense of simple sentences and practice completing those if-then sentences. This is a powerful new way to learn English effectively. By trusting your grammar GPS, instead of getting lost in a complex rulebook, you will find yourself speaking more naturally and confidently. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to the Smart Listening Lab and leave a review. It helps us reach more people who are ready to make this shift and truly master their English conversation skills. See you next time, and as always, keep thinking in English.
Thanks for tuning in. Keep practicing, and for more English lessons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.